Hi there, thanks for joining me again. Episode 18 of the coffee van conversion videos. It's coming on nicely. Now this is obviously up to date how it is at the minute. The videos are a little bit behind. In this video, we're going to be doing the floor. So this aluminium flooring that we've got in here, we're going to be doing that right from the start to finish, putting the boarding in and then putting the aluminium flooring. So I hope you enjoy it. Let's crack on. Thanks for joining me again. Here we go. The interior, we're going to make a start on it. So I've been scratching my head, sort of thinking how far do we go with the flooring and stuff like that. The other van's got laminate on the floor and over time it's deteriorated, so that needs to be altered. What I'm thinking with this one is we're going to put down that original board that we took out of it, because that's quite nice, and then I'm going to plate the whole lot with aluminium and then build up from that. So let's start by getting that boarding back in again, just see how it fitted and how good it was. I can't remember exactly, I think it was quite good. We'll get it back in and then go with this aluminium floor. See how we get on. Come on, let's get cracking. Let's get some of this wood in. Oh, watch that, flipping heck, he's an animal. Dent that new paintwork, that won't do it any good. But this boarding, it's all cut to size because this is what we took out. Just got to remember which bit went where. But yeah, something like that. It's going to do us a great base to put this aluminium on top of. Bit of a jigsaw. That was the basic. We just need to get some fillets for these sides and a piece across the bottom there. Get that all nicely boxed up. That's wonderful. We're getting there. Right, so I've got some nice bits of wood, about the right thickness there, so we just need to create a couple of profiles here. Got a bit of old cardboard, so if I make it out of cardboard first and then transfer it over to the wood, then we should be about right. Let's just trim that up square there. Oh, it's like an episode of Blue Peter. Get the cardboard and the pen and a pair of scissors. Away you go. That's pretty close. I've got these which are shiplap, they kind of join together. If we go that way around, so we've got a nice straight edge to work to there. Coming in like that, onto there like that. So that's this template done, we'll draw around it and then chop it out. Something like that. Let's get the saw. Oh, and I do love this saw. The old faithful Milwaukee hacksaw. Got a nice sharp blade in there. And we'll cause some damage chopping this up. Goes through it so well. All these little jobs, nice and controllable. Wonderful. Like that. Obviously, because we've got this rut underneath here, that's going to sit higher, so I might have to just put a little packer in there. Go. That's got it. So that was sitting there, lovely. And on this side, it's not going to be the same, is it? You know it's not. I'll reverse that over. Oh, it's close. It's close. You knew it was going to be different. Always is, but we can soon trim around this, get the scissors out again, cut it to size, make life easier with the wood. Yeah, that's pretty good. That was pretty good. Let's go with that. Hacksaw again, chop it up, get that angle right there, a little bit more off it. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, that's his first base layer down. Now we can get some aluminium in on top of that. Let's go and get some alley. And of course we need food for thought. That's why I got my bacon sandwich, look at that. Oh yeah, bacon, egg, red sauce. You'll be debating that because you want brown sauce in yours a bit. Well, here we are. This is Phoenix Aluminium. It's an absolute, it's just a gem. This is down in Narborough in Leicester. And it's like an Aladdin's cave for shiny metal. I just love it in here. You just look round, my mind goes and just runs away with me thinking about what can I make with all this beautiful metal. But let's go and have a word, see if we can get in the showroom and have a look round. Oh my God, look at this place. It's absolutely amazing. We've got massive box sections over here. We've got box sections on the racking. I mean, look at these. What could you make with this stuff? I mean, I just look at these and think, extended carport, beautiful aluminium roof. Let's get carried away. I mean, we've got, I don't know, there's so many different shapes and sizes. We've got checker plate sheets. We're going to have a sheet of that. We've got some 3mm sheet. Oh, just look at all this. We've got bar, we've got tubes. You name it. In aluminium, they've got it in here. But I just say my mind just runs away with me because I'm looking at everything thinking, I mean, look at all this tubing. What could you make with that? We've got reams of it, look, absolutely tons. Every size, every thickness. Look at these. Oh, because again, the carport stanchions. Be beautiful, wouldn't it? We've got flat bars in just a multitude of sizes. You've got trims for finishing off edges. And just as I just walk round here and look at everything, my mind's just going, I'm just thinking, I know what I can use that for. Look at this row of sheet down here, look at that. Hey, look, here's the boys, look, they come to sort my order out for me. Make sure you pick the good stuff, don't run of that rubbish.
Yeah, you get the rubbish.
I think I need a bigger car though to put it all in. What else we got? Let's have a look over here, look at all of this. I mean, this stuff is just unbelievable. Look at that. Oh, you know, and we've got the little markings on it and everything. It is a delight. It is a delightful place. I better go and sort out my order. I've got it all scribbled down on a sheet of paper. Well, a bit of old card, you know. And you know what I'm like, not one for designing too much. I like to just get in there and get it made, you know, get chopping up and screwing together. Let's go and see him. Let's go in the office. See what it's going to cost. There we go. This is what we're after. Got some nice 1.5mm sheet. And it's round about 100 quid a sheet, something like that. Not cheap, but then once it's in there, it's going to last forever, so it'll be nice. Big thanks to Paul just for helping us out with all this. Thanks, Paul. Yeah. Take care, mate. Have a good one. He didn't want to go on camera, bless him. That's sorted. Thanks, buddy. Take care. I'll see you in a bit. He'll come and deliver all that round to my house and we can get cracking on. Oh, that's a nice big shiny sheet. Look at that. Gorgeous. Right then. Let's get this sorted. So we've got his measurements from the inside of the van. We'll just transpose them onto this sheet of aluminium. Hopefully get them right. Otherwise we'll be chopping up 100 quid's worth of dollar for nothing. But we've got the saw, we've got it all marked as best we can, and I think we're about there. Let's chop through it. Oh, look at this. There's something about chopping into a nice and shiny bit of metal. I can't say I'm not nervous. We've just got to chop that out, so we've got to go in at a few funny angles to try and get it square. And away we go. No trouble with these long cuts across the back there. My arm ain't long enough, so I'm having to go in one side, other side, and then the bit in the middle is obviously a real stretch. And it's, yeah, a bit awkward. But we get there. I'll just finish off this little corner. The big question, is it going to fit? Let's try not to whack the back of the van as well when we're putting it in. The moment of truth. Oh, a bit of a jiggly wiggly and drop it. There we go. Bingo. Woo! Lovely. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's just straight away, it's transformed the floor. 177 and a half. There's a little recess down this end now. So this is what we're looking at the moment. We've got to bring across, in, round, round, and round the wheel arch. To match up with that side and the same piece there. So, ow, stood on that. Oh yeah! What a right. Let's crack on. When we get to that point now, it's coming in 7 centimetres. Oh, well, back on the set square and tape measure and try and get this transposed again onto the metal. Hopefully all in the right places. It's raining. And then the weather turns. Oh, can you believe it? And the pen don't work on wet. It's not good. I'll try and move it under the carport, pull it back a bit. And it's time for the saw again. Let's get chopping. One side, other side, and then try and make that square bit square. Yeah, something like that. We're just about right. We'll go to the side and do the same again. Cut round the wheel arch where it's going to be. There's a piece on the end there that I'm going to explain in a minute, the little noggin. I couldn't get it to drop with it there, so I've had to just go round it. What do you reckon? I had to take that little bit off the end there, I just couldn't get the cut in, so I'm going to be just a little noggin I'm going to have to put in. It's hidden anyway, but shame. This was such a fiddly shape that if I'd left that little noggin on, when I dropped it down, it wouldn't have fit round that wheel arch because of the angle you're coming in at. But hey-ho, I'm surprised it's gone in first time. That's not bad, is it? Oh my God. I think someone's happy. Jesus, I'm well pleased with that. Flipping out, first time. First time fit, look at that. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's gone in nicely into there. Got a lovely joint seam across it. We're into that side as well. And then coming down here. Whew. Alright, last piece. Let's get that in. Another fresh, shiny bit of metal, look. Mirror, look at that. The only trouble was the sun kept reflecting off it straight in my eyes, blinding me. Shouldn't moan though, because it's better than the rain we've had, so yeah, we'll take the sun. And let's get the saw out and chop it up. Nicely through both sides, cut it short, beautiful. Oh, it's close. It's close. Yeah, there it is. We're down. I've just got that tiny piece of fillet there, which I've got to just put in. But other than that, it's pretty damn good. That looks beautiful, doesn't it? Can't flush that is. Really nice. Beautiful. Touch down, it's there, look, it's there. Whew. Put a bit of Bondo in there, fasten that in, then it ain't gonna go nowhere. Lovely, lovely. Look at that. Oh. Oh. Well, that's not bad for a morning's work. Sheets are down. Now I've got this 3mm angle, which we're going to build into this back frame here to finish this edge off, make that real solid and nice. Same with the sliding door. Other than that, it's looking good. We need to get that chop right back now. So it's nice and level. So I can use the set square to find out the distance between the floor and the back, and I just work my way along, just checking it out, see if it's level. It was slightly different, so I just take my measurements along each part and then just mark it up onto that piece of aluminium that I'm doing for me the back sill there. And we'll do that all the way along, and then I can just cut a nice line and hopefully it'll all fit. Just keep taking measurements and moving along. Yeah, that's better. Get that sorted out. If I could work this fast in normal life. There's the dog. Come say hello. This is obviously a bit thicker. It's 3mm, so it does take a bit of cutting, but the old hacksaw soon makes light work of it. As always, links to all the tools are in the description. Nice. And then we can get that to finish off that back trim now. This is going to look so much better. Bit off of the bottom edge on that one and a bit off the bottom edge on this one. Touchdown. Yeah, we're there. Yeah, beautiful. That is it. We're in. So we've just got to make the little cut shape out there for the door closure. Bit of an unusual shape. There's like 2 cutouts I need to make in there. Obviously the 2 doors that close in, they just sit slightly into this. And unfortunately, the memory's about to run out on me camera. So this was how I left it overnight. I had to put some weights on it just to hold it all down, make sure it bonded. What I've done is just put some seam sealant below this, a rivet in either side, and then packed it down with the big weights just to let it go off overnight. Unfortunately, it ran out of phone storage while I was filming it yesterday, so you did miss a tiny bit of that, but you can see we're pretty much where we left it. All we need to do now is just finish off these rivets. I'll just drill some fresh holes through and rivet this all the way along, probably about sort of 6-inch intervals. Get the little hoover on there, suck the crap up before we rivet it. I'll do that on all of them. Just keep banging it along until we're in. Wonderful, I didn't go anywhere. Beautiful. Well, that's the floor down. I've just put a bit of gaffer tape across the seams just to save any dust getting in and underneath and just upsetting the level of the floor. It might not have done, but I thought I'd just put it down anyway, just to be on the safe side. But yeah, we can crack on now, putting the, setting out and just making sure we know where everything's going to go. Obviously, it's been a really eventful time. What with Mason breaking his Achilles tendon, like you saw in the video previously, if you watched that one. So my editing's a bit laggy because I've been working like a trooper in the coffee van. But obviously, the conversion on this one is now fully back on track, and I'm going to try and catch up a bit more on the editing and getting this finished off. So stick with us. Can't wait to see you in the next episode. If you've got any comments, I always love your comments. Drop me some comments in. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.